morning children, welcome to the online class, class 32. In this class we are going to start new chapter, chapter 10, gravitation. So this related topic already you have studied in the previous classes. In class 8 and the 7th already you have studied what is meant by force. What is meant by force? The pulling, the pushing the object, and the object can be moved from one place to the another places. That force we cannot see there. We cannot see in our naked eye. So once the object will be moved, then only we come to know some of the force, external force acting on an object. Then the object it has moved. Okay. So that is called what? Force. So that related topic only in this gravitation. So what is mean by force? Pulling and pushing the object. Is it no? Then the object can be moved. So that pulling and the pushing we will apply on the object. But in some of the things we cannot apply that type of force. So that type of cannot see, we cannot apply that. No, automatically it will happen on the object. That is called what? Gravitation. So what is mean by gravity? Gravity means we can see the objects will be fall from the top to the down. That is, for example, from the tree, the fruits will be fall down, the leaves will be fall down. If we throw the ball, it will be automatically come down and it will be reach the earth. So how it will be happen? How the object will be reach the ground and the earth? So because of the gravitation. So that is gravitation is one type of force. Force of gravitation due to the earth is called gravity. So in our earth have the more gravity, that force will be attract downwards the object and it is pulling the object to down in that. That is called what? Gravity. So some of the force will be attract the object, then the object will be reach the earth. So due to the earth gravity, the objects will be fall on the earth. So gravitation means objects falls towards the earth instead of going upward. So for example, I told you the fruits, it will be fall on the earth. Why it cannot be go for the top, to the space or to the sky? No, you have to think of that because of the reason the earth have the gravity, that is it's have the gravitation force. Okay, so because of that earth gravity, the objects will be fall on the earth. That's why it will be fall on the earth surface. So that is objects falls towards the earth instead of going upward. That is called gravitation. That is attraction force. Other name of that attraction force. So the earth gravity will be attract the object. The object will be automatically towards the earth. That is called what? Attraction force, or we can say like in our common language, pulling. If we pull anything, it will come towards us. No, that is if you pull your boy, if you pull your friend, he will be come towards you. If you pull the door, it will be come towards us. No, so that is called what? Some of the attracting force. That is called what? Gravitation. For example, we can say what are the how we can come to know gravitation will be means the motion of the moon around the earth. We can see the moon will be around our earth planet. So that is called what? Gravitation of the earth gravitation. Because of the earth gravitation, the moon will be around the earth. Like the motion of the planets around the sun. Even we can see in our solar system all the planets around the sun. How it will be around the sun, around in their path. That means in the orbitals because of the sun gravitation. Because of the more attractive gravitation of the sun, other planets will be around the sun. Okay. Then you well-known example, the fruit falls from the tree, from the tree to the earth ground. If you think anything, if you will be throw on the top, automatically it will be come down and it will reach the earth surface. No, so these are all the reason because of the earth gravity. So some of the force, attraction force, it will pull the object towards the earth. That towards the earth force only is called gravity. So about the gravitation, how the objects will be moving in the earth, that we will be discussing in this lesson, chapter 10, gravitation. Take out your textbook, page number 131. So in the previous class, we have studied about the objects of motion of the objects and force as the causes of motion. We have learned that the force is needed to change the speed or direction of an object. So this force is important to change the speed of the object or direction of the object. Once the force will be applied on the object automatically be change the state of its motion. That means the object will be in a rest position, it will start to move. All will be change the directions. We always observe that the object drop from the height falls towards the earth. So I told you know. So whatever the objects will be thrown in the top, automatically it will be come and reach the earth's surface. So we know that all the planets go around the sun, the moon goes around the earth. In all these cases, there must be some force acting on the object. So some of the force acting on this object, that force is called what? Gravitation. So the planets and on the moon. Sir Isaac Newton could grasp that same force is responsible for all this. This force is called the gravitational force. So what Newton was found that while he was sitting under the apple tree, you know that story. He was sitting under the apple tree, the apple just fall on his head. Okay, so he was just thinking about that why this apple will be towards the earth, why it fall on the earth, why can't it go to the top of the sky, or it cannot go for the space. What is the reason? So by the time only he found that some of the force will be attracts toward the object to the earth. That force is called what? Gravitational force. Okay. In this chapter we shall learn about the gravitation and the universal law of gravitation. We shall discuss the motion of objects under the influence of gravitational force on the earth. We shall study how the weight of body varies from place to place. So depending to this gravitation, our body weight or the object's weight, the mass, the weight will be changed from the one place to the another place. For example, how much we have the body weight, like for example, under 50 kg means in my body weight. If I go to the moon, definitely it will be vary the weight. Okay, so what is the reason for that? So depending to the gravitation of the earth and the moon, the weight of the object will be vary from the place to the place. So what is mean by gravitation? I explained in that the objects falls toward the earth instead of going to upward. That attraction force is called what? Gravitation force. Okay, so that is that. And example activity 10.1 to 10.3. You have to refer yourself, that is the reduced portions. Okay, so that you have to read, and what I given examples that only they have given in that. So next topic is how the moon will be around the earth. The motion of the moon around the earth due to the centrifugal force. So how the moon will be around the earth means because of the centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is provided by the force of attraction of the earth. So this type of centrifugal force will be provide the force of attraction between the moon and the earth. If there were no such force, the moon would pursue the uniform straight line motion. So this type of centrifugal force means, so this is, okay ma'am. So like this, in this centrifugal force, the moon will be around, this is the moon, this is the earth. So this type of centrifugal force only, the moon can, it will be make the moon to around the earth. Okay, so this type of centrifugal force is not there means what will happen, the moon won't be around the earth, it will be go in a straight line. Okay, even the planets also. Even the planets also don't have the centrifugal force depending to the sun means it cannot be go in a orbital. That means it won't be go in a round path. It will be go in a straight line in the solar system and no need to around the earth also. So this type of centrifugal force is the reason the planets and the moon around the earth and the planets around the sun. Okay. So according to the third law of motion, what is the third law of motion? Every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so according to the third law of motion, the apple does attract the earth. That means whatever things, not only for the apple, any fruits, the leaf from the tree, it will be fall on the earth because of this attraction of the force of attraction. But according to the second law of motion, for the given force, acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass of an object. But according to the second law of motion, depending to the weight of the object, that is mass of the object can be towards the earth or in the upwards of the earth. The mass of an apple is negligible small compared to that of the earth. So compared to the earth weight, the apple weight is very negligible. That means it is ignored. That means very minute. Okay. So that's what it is easily attracted by the earth. It can reach the earth in that. Okay. So we do not see the earth moving towards the apple. So that is the reason we cannot see the earth movement through our naked eye. Extend the same argument for why the earth does not move towards the moon. So because of the how the apple compared to the earth weight is a negligible, no, like that. Compared to the earth to the moon weight is less to compare to the earth. That is the reason the moon can be attracted by the earth, not the earth cannot be attracted by the moon, depending to the attractive force. Then in our solar system also, all the planets go around the sun. By arguing the same way, we can say that there exists a force between. So in our solar system also, all the planets go around the sun by arguing the same way. We can say that there exists a force between the sun and the planets. So between the two objects, that means here from the sun and the planets. So in between the sun and the planet, there is a attractive force. Okay. From the above facts, Newton concluded that not only does the earth attracts an apple and the moon, but all the objects in the universe attract each other. So not only for the apple, like a fruits with the earth, like a moon with the earth. In the universe, whatever the objects are there in the earth, it will be fall towards the earth. No, so that is called what? Some of the attractive force will be acting in between the two objects. So, but all the objects in the universe attract each other. This force of attraction between the object is called gravitational force. So the force of attraction between the object is called gravitational force. Okay, next is the universal law of gravitation. Next topic, universal law of gravitation. What is the law of gravitation? What is mean by that gravitation? How will it be happen in that? See, objects in the universe attract each other. I told you each and every object in the universe they attract each other, no? So that type of force of attraction between the two objects is called gravitational force. So in between the two objects there is some of the attractive force. That attractive force only it will be pull the object towards the earth. That is called what? Gravitational force. Okay. So universal law of gravitation, every object in the universe attract every other object with a force which is proportional to the product of their masses. So this type of force is proportional to the, means directly proportional to the product of their masses. That means depending to the object weight and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two objects. For example, two objects are there A and B. In between the two objects there is a force. If they attract each other, it will be towards on the earth, and in between the inversely proportional to the what distance between. How much of the distance it will be? No, that also we have to be calculated. So what is mean by the gravitational forces? Force is equal to gravitation into two object masses. That is G is equal to here, F is equal to, they have given formula, F is equal to G cap m small m divided by d square. No, so this is force and this is gravitation. Two object masses, this is caps m and the small m. So this is, for example, this is the moon and this is the earth. Okay, so this two objects weight divided by two objects distance, square root of the distance for that. That is the gravitational force. How to calculate the gravitational force means sum of the external force is equal to gravity into two objects mass divided by distance square. Okay, that is called what? F is equal to gravitation masses of two different objects divided by distance square. So like this we have to calculate the gravitational force. So let two objects A and B of the masses m and the m lie at the distance d, small d, from each other as shown in the figure. So F is equal to force and caps m is equal to mass of the one object and small m is equal to another object mass. So d square, d means distance of the object. So like that if we calculate means force is equal to mass of the two different objects. Next, force is equal to distance between the two objects. Okay, so force is equal to two different masses weight divided by distance square. So we will get the formula, force is equal to gravity into two different object masses divided by in between how much distance will be know, that we have to divide them. So in the formula of the gravitational forces, F into force into distance square is equal to gravitation of two different masses. That is F into d square is equal to G, gravitation. Gravitation mass of the different object. Okay, that is the universal law of gravitation. So what is the SI unit of the gravitation means? SI unit of gravity is it's a unit of force. What the unit of force? SI unit Newton meter square kilogram per 2. Newton meter square kilogram per minus 2. No, for the force SI unit the same for the gravitation also. SI unit of gravitation also Newton meter square kilogram per minus 2 for that. Okay, so in this class we discuss about what is mean by the gravity and gravitational force, and what is the definition of that, how the objects attract each other and how it will be fall down towards the earth. The reason is the gravitation, the gravity of the force. Some of the attractive force, it will be pull the object towards the earth. That's what the objects will be fall on the earth. That is called what? Gravitational force. And we discuss about the universal law of gravitation. In the next class, we are going to discuss about related topics, importance of the universal law of gravitation and free fall, what is mean by mass and the weight we will be discussed. Okay, thank you children.